Welcome back to Istanbul, Turkey, everybody. Today we're going out for dinner, dessert, and some dancing. So come along and see what this evening's going to cost and share the experience. Wow, this is a really colorful little nighttime area. Wow, it's pretty. We're meeting up with another couple that we've known since our time in Ecuador, and we're going to a restaurant called Garden 1897. This is stuffed mushrooms, or not stuffed mushrooms, the oven baked mushrooms. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful, everybody?
It is gorgeous.
That's what it is.
So Julie's got her Hindu vegetables, and then our friends have a
Stuffed chicken
with
with
that looks
saffron and potatoes.
really artistic looking. Isn't it beautiful?
I'm afraid to dig into it.
Wow. And I've got the vegetarian couscous.
Thank you.
It's
I love the little cone thing.
very, very,
I don't want to touch it because it's also pretty.
very artistic.
And there's a whole thing of sauce.
So we've got some Turkish tea and some baklava.
Yay.
Yay. Time for some sweets, my sweet.
You want to use
So
one
we're
of
looking
the
at
pockets?
$576 for 4 of us for a, I don't consider a gourmet dinner.
Yeah,
So
it's lovely.
really outstanding meal. And this was at the Garden 1897. So that's the menu if you want to try to use your phone to check it out. Dinner was great. And right outside the doors, just a little ways down the road, is history. This area here is free to go and explore, and it's inside the old hippodrome, basically where chariots used to race back in the day. We're talking back in the day like the 300, 400 period. Just check this place out. It's full of history. So this is not Hollywood. This is a legitimate piece of history here. Look at old hieroglyphics on there. It's pretty cool. So this is from 390 AD.
Wow, that's cool.
Doesn't it feel like we're in a Hollywood set? Look at that. The real hieroglyphics, so 390 AD. After running around looking through history and checking out the hippodrome, we went to one of the most popular restaurants or dessert places in Istanbul. There's quite a few of these locations. They're Hafez Mustafa 1864, but you can't come to Istanbul without going to one of these. I'm going to let you guys look over Julie's shoulder as we look at this menu. So you can also look at the prices. So feel free to pause as we flip through these pages, rewind, zoom in, whatever you want. But this is one of the biggest dessert menus that you will ever see. And if you have been to Istanbul, but you have not been to one of these restaurants, then you probably really can't say you've been to Istanbul. Going to this restaurant or these restaurants, it's a chain, it's a must. And I don't think there's anybody that's had everything that's on this menu. So as you look through this page or these pages, I want to remind you guys that Julie and I, we're traveling the world and we're trying to share our experiences with you, showing you the cost and showing you what it's like to live in different places. And we're doing it with our 2 dogs. So now if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to give this video a like. And we'll hope that you're going to join us as we travel and go to other places. And as you know, right now we're in Istanbul and we're enjoying our time here. And the cost of going out and doing things in this country right now, if you're on the euro or the dollar, is just outstanding. As I mentioned, this is a huge menu. So while we're looking at these pages, let me remind you that when Julie and I were traveling the world, we have IMGlobal health insurance coverage on us. So if anything were to happen to us while we're traveling, we have medical insurance to cover us if it's necessary. If you're a traveler and you're in need of medical coverage, check out IMGlobal. There is a link in the video description. And if you can't find the video description for some reason, send me an email at warrenjulietravel@gmail.com and I'll send the link to you. I do get a commission if you choose to get coverage through the link that I provide. And for that, I would thank you. And as I told you, this menu is huge and I hope you've enjoyed looking at it. But I need to go ahead and get to my dessert because I'm hungry. Just flipping these pages, I've worked up an appetite, and I think the rest of the table has as well. So let's get down to business and let's get our dessert. I've died and gone to heaven, and I also got an angel next to me.
Oh,
but
good
also this
Lord.
dessert menu is obscene. Look at this. I've died and gone to heaven. Look at that cake of chilies. Of course, there's fruit and astroturf on the top. Oh man, I don't know what I've got really. Go ahead, honey, take a taste of yours. Is it heaven?
It's good.
In other words, it's sweet. Everybody else would love it, but Julie. I've got these chocolate things on the top, and there's cream in the middle. So it's like I got a dessert with my dessert. This is fantastic. This is so decadent, guys. Gals, whatever. I've never seen a dessert shop like this. This is like Willy Wonka's dessert shop. Fantastic. I've always been doing the Turkish coffee. This is the Ottoman, and it's really, really good. It's got a different taste to it. I'm not quite sure what it is. Decking a dessert for 4 of us was 208. So that's Turkish lira. So at 14 to 1 right now. What are we looking at on that? That's, do your quick math, honey.
Oh, thanks. Show me as I'm getting ready to leave. Yeah.
It's how much is it? 208. Comes to $14.49.
Wow, $14.49 for 4 huge desserts.
Well, and
drinks.
Yeah.
Please don't forget.
So far, we think the value of the evening has been outstanding. If you're keeping tabs, for Julie and I to have gone out for dinner, had this wonderful experience, dessert here with our friends, for the 2 of us, we're roughly at $34 if you're looking at the December 28th, 2021 exchange rate. I don't know about you or where you're located in the world, but for us, that's a pretty good deal. So now the more expensive part of the night is coming up. Just a few minutes walk down the street is the Hodjapasha Dance Show. It's in a 15th century converted hammam. Ready for the show?
Yeah.
This should be fun. The show we're about to see costs $30 US per person. So that'll be $60, and it was in a US dollar rate. So that's going to be pretty stable regardless of the exchange rate. The show, again, is in a old hammam or Turkish bathhouse that dates back to the 15th century. The show was going to focus on traditional harem dances, belly dances, and other traditional dances throughout history of the Turkish and Ottoman people. So I'm going to go ahead and shut up for a little while and just let the dance speak for itself. and I really did enjoy this show. There's a lot of energy that they put into this dance, and I'm sure that the video doesn't quite do it all justice. So if you do come to Istanbul, and if you want to go ahead and spend $30 a person, now that is expensive for Istanbul, but we felt like this was well worth our time and the $30 for each of us to go. I know some of you probably thought when you saw dance was in the title that Julie and I might be dancing for you. Sorry to disappoint. So it was time for us now to jump on the train and head back to the Airbnb. Now I do want to thank everybody for joining us on our travels and being part of our journey. And if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe. And as a reminder, Julie and I, we're traveling the world with our 2 dogs, trying to see what it's like to live in other countries, other places. And we're typically slow traveling, spending a month to 3 months in a country or location to really see what it's like to be there. And we share our experiences and costs with you. So we hope to have you join us again. And until next time, have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.